bet on him, by the way.
I figured you must have.
I did.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey.
I got it. I was looking at you. I was just checking you out.
Just want to know you making sure that I knew.
Yeah, we're over there now.
Yeah, we're on that one. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hey, it's Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey today. As a beautiful Friday, July 22nd. It's hot. Look who's here. It's Lucas Vaughan.
I made an appearance.
Congratulations.
Yeah, been busy. It's been a busy summer for me.
It's been very busy. So we're glad to be able to get him in here just once in a while. Make sure that he's able to. We'll get you more whenever building slows down. How about that?
I hope building doesn't slow down. I mean,
why do I want to slow down?
I bought a house. I need building to not slow down.
I need building to stay working really hard. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm with you right there. But we're going to talk about all kinds of sports today on what has been named. Well, actually, we're shooting this on Thursday, not Friday, but we're shooting this on the very worst sports day of the year. Congratulations, you've almost made it.
I made it. Great. Perfect. Great.
You've almost made it through the worst sports day of the year. If you're watching this on Friday morning and creeks don't rise, we've both made it through the world's worst sports day. What is going on in your community today, however, ladies and gentlemen? All kinds of things we can tell you about today. Over in Centralia. Now, this started yesterday, but they're continuing this today. At the SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital over in Centralia, they're having their fashion pop-up boutique fundraiser. It'll be, it was yesterday from 9 a.m., I think, to 5, today from 9 to 3. And it'll, like I said, at the SSM Health in Centralia. New and barely used clothing will be for sale. Household items, along with Christmas items, lots of stuff with new, as well as bags that you can buy for a particular amount, or tagged items, all kinds of stuff. Again, that over in Centralia. What else? This is cool. The Wayne County Historical Society, once again, offering history camp for children ages 8 to 12. The event's a day filled with special speakers, crafts, activities, games, all based on local and regional history. The camp will be held today from 10 a.m. to 2, so you can still make it. And that's going to be at the Hannah House Museum in Fairfield. $10 fee is required, but covers all craft materials as well as lunch, so that's cheap. The event is limited to 25 participants, so you do need to get a hold of them, probably get a hold of them before you show up. They might be able to fit you in, but you can give them a call at 842-3544 right now just to make sure they'll let you in. What else is going on over in Wayne City? This has been going on all summer long. The Wayne City Matters crew hosting their market in the park tonight from 6 to 8:30 p.m. It's a luau night. Look at this. What timing? Luau night.
Got it on.
You knew that was going on.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why
we're make it over to Wayne City tonight?
Tonight? Not tonight.
For luau.
I mean, I'd like to. I'll wear the shirt for him. How about that?
Well, that's
and
very
maybe
thoughtful.
Eat some piggy.
There you wait till you see what's coming next.
I like it already.
Wait till you see what's coming up. Well, let me finish this one first, because I don't want to give them short shrift. It is a luau night. There's going to be a meet and greet with Moana. I guess the animated characters coming to life. You kids watch that Moana?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether we watched that one or not, to tell you the truth. They've probably seen it, yeah.
I suspect you. That's the one with The Rock, right?
I think so, yeah.
Who knows? I don't have kids. I don't care. I probably did. I just asking the question to make talk. The event is free for all kids, and kids will also
have kids. I don't care. There you go, folks. Enjoy.
Well,
I'm just making talk. Welcome to the life that I live right now.
I don't have children. What the heck do I care? It's on that. There will also be a themed snow cone photo opportunity, face painting, and games. Orchardville Church going to be handing out free cotton candy to the kids, and the Baptist Church going to be giving away root beer floats for everybody. This sounds like fun. Dirt Devils Band's going to be playing, and Grab and Go Grill, as well as the Yellow Rose Smokehouse, will be serving food. Again, that is tonight in Wayne City. Now, this is the big one. Tonight, today, tonight, and tomorrow in Effingham. It is the Effingham Jam 2022. Look at all the stuff going on tonight. They've got a hometown throwdown amateur barbecue challenge as well as a beer tent. They got 2 bands tonight, the Troubadours, and then followed by Loose Lips. Weekend activities. Let's see what else I got here. I can tell you about those guys. Loose Lips is they are a local band, the Troubadours, and one of Nashville's finest rock and roll bands, Loose Lips, featuring Effingham's own Miles Baker. Back for 22 and will be on stage all evening for your entertainment pleasure. Start Saturday with the Effingham Farmers Market, and then they're going to have pancakes and sausage and coffee, as well as children's activities, food trucks. The KCBS Professional competition will get underway at noon with teams competing in a variety of delicious categories. And judging will conclude at 2 o'clock with the official award ceremony wrapping up. Oh, my phone died. Right, earphone died. So, yeah, there's all the information for that. An opportunity for a wonderful weekend up in Effingham. A few other things. Huh?
Sounds delicious.
Have you ever been? You've been to professional barbecue thing, haven't you?
No, not one of the big ones. I haven't. I'd love to see some of them. That's my ultimate retirement goal, is to put something like that together,
professional barbecue,
and travel around and go to some of those. And I don't know about professional barbecue, but it's enjoyable to travel around and do it because it's not cheap.
I bet you half of the fun of that is getting to talk to those to the other barbecuers.
I would love it. I think that'd be fantastic. I hope they're not. I hope they're all friendly. It could be pretty serious. Some of them could be jerks.
Well, you're not going to ask them for their secret ingredient.
I don't want their secret ingredient.
Exactly.
I want to have a beer with them and eat a rib or something. That's what I want.
There you go. Exactly right. Good luck to you on that.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, now what will they see when they see somebody 6'6" walking up to them with a gigantic beard? And will they be scared?
A nice belly on them, holding a beer.
Belly.
I'll be smiling. If you can't be happy at a barbecue competition with beer and barbecue, then you don't need to be there. That sounds enjoyable to me.
He makes incredible sense, ladies and gentlemen. He makes incredible sense. What else going on? You might want to do this instead. Centralia, they're going to have Central Lit Literary Open Mic Day in Centralia from 1 o'clock to 2 p.m. at the Centralia Regional Library. Read your own work or simply enjoy listening in the audience.
I'm going to need a lot of them beer trucks.
The event's hosted by the Central Lit at the Monken Activity Room there in the Centralia Library. Wayne County Saddle Club hosting a cowboy prom on Saturday night for members and guests of the Wayne County Saddle Club. The show, the prom is going to be at Willow Creek, so that'll be fun. There's going to be kids of all ages in formal attire coming out for an evening of dancing, fun, and games beginning at 6 o'clock. Community is encouraged to support these young cowboys and cowgirls by coming out to watch them be introduced as they enter the dance. That's like a promenade. That's a real promenade then, isn't it?
Sounds like to me.
They do that in Salem for high school prom.
Yeah.
They introduce them all out and they dance out and have it's like professionally done or something.
Yeah, it's not. That's my.
See, you're not going to that one either.
Not my cup of tea on that one.
One other item going on, ladies and gentlemen, is the Friends of Grayville. This one you might go. Saturday, July 23rd from 5 to 8, Friends of Grayville hosting a hog roast, Jeep, and side-by-side show. The Duke Boys at the Grayville Senior Citizens will be selling desserts. Grayville 4-H Go-Getters will be selling soda and water. Grayville Moose Lodge beer tent, putt-putt golf, 50-50, scholarship tickets, and plenty more stuff. Meals will be by donation with tea and lemonade provided as well. Events take place in downtown Grayville. Bring your lawn chairs and enjoy the evening at both events.
Saturday's going to be so hot, though.
That's what I heard.
Saturday's going to be nasty.
I heard like 99 degrees or something.
And I've got a swim meet, Fairfield Invitational, all Saturday.
Did you find a shady spot?
We will at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we're going to be under a tree under a tent. So yeah, but it's going to be a long hot day.
Yeah, you like to be under the tent, but occasionally if you get a dark topped tent, they really suck in the heat too, don't they? What else going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Mango Day. Sweet, fragrant, juicy mangoes add an abundance of flavor to beverages and meals. That's why on July 22nd, National Mango Day recognizes all the nutritious variety this tropical fruit brings to the table. The different kinds of mango with the oddest names, especially since they originated in Bangladesh, as well as parts of Myanmar and India. There are hundreds of varieties. However, the Atolfo is known as the honey mango, and it's considered the Cadillac of honey mangoes, including the Hayden, the Irwin, and the Tommy Atkins.
The old Tommy Atkins. Huh?
Tommy Atkins Malo. I don't have a picture.
I'm gonna have to look up Tommy Atkins and find out who he is.
I don't know who Tommy. He may have been the guy who grew it.
Yeah, sounds to me like he's got something to do with mangoes.
Yeah, I would think so. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Hammock Day. This one you might want to get into since it's the hottest day of the year, or hottest day so far. On July 22nd, relax in the shade and enjoy National Hammock Day. These portable, comfortable slings create excellent napping spaces no matter where you are. Hammock is a sling made from fabric, rope, or netting. Where do you think the hammock was invented? Now I'm going to give you...
Invented? That's interesting. I'm going to go with Italy.
Central America,
Okay.
where it helped protect folks from creatures and from dirt. However, the netted bed didn't find Europe until explorers brought it back in the 17th century. And that's when, and after that happened, that's when they started putting them in ships.
I feel like an Italian somewhere along the line hung up something between a tree.
Be like, Christopher Columbus may have brought it back or something like. Well, you would think.
Yeah, be like, hey, this looks good.
Or the Spanish people when they go
Exactly.
siesta. They got a 2-hour break in the afternoon.
Yeah, tie a blanket between a couple of trees, call it good.
Do you are you a hammock guy?
Yeah, there's one at my parents' house.
No kidding.
Yep.
Is it tied between trees?
A tree and an old fence post, and big shade tree above it, so nice and shady. It's nice.
My entire life, I've always wanted to become a hammock guy,
but
I've been a little overweight.
Yeah, I didn't say this was a small hammock.
No, it better be a good, big, strong.
I don't know if you know Micah and my dad.
I do know Micah and your dad.
It's a heavy-duty hammock.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's all you can ask for. What else is today, ladies and gentlemen? This is National Panuche Fudge Day. There you go. This is
I'm not a fudge guy.
Well, I know, but this is either Italian thing.
Especially white fudge.
Yeah, I'm not. It's maple flavored Panuche. It's the Italian form of the word is Panuche. The fudge-like candy includes the following ingredients: brown sugar along with butter, vanilla, and milk. Makes it a maple taste. So, see now, how about that one? Does that look even better or worse to you?
None of the above. Probably better, honestly, though.
Yeah.
No, I don't like white chocolate. I don't like those white candies.
Well, that's nothing wrong with that. What's on television, ladies and gentlemen? What do you want to see on TV? High school baseball. High school baseball tonight. We're showing it for the first time. The Flora Wolves versus the North Clay Cardinals, recorded back on June 26th. It'll be on 5 o'clock this afternoon right here on this channel. You know why I'm hyping that up?
Did you do it?
No, I wasn't.
It was at Busch Stadium.
At Busch Stadium. So you'll have beautiful views of the boys playing in Busch Stadium. Major League Baseball, the Cardinals are at the Reds. Adam Wainwright versus Graham Ashcraft as the, All-Star break finally ends. Good Lord, it was
long.
Pretty long. So you're looking for the Cubs game. They're playing the Phillies, or the White Sox versus the Guardians. Not on TV.
Apple Plus, huh?
Apple Plus for both of those games. That is Lucas Vaughan. I'm Bruce Dickey. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after this. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I forgot to change my batteries in the last commercial break.
Still dead then.
Well, it lasts. I just turned it back on. It lasts about 30 seconds and then it'll go dead. So I'm going to do things I need with the sound while the battery's going.
Gotcha. So make sure they're not playing music right now.
I just turned the music off.
There you go. We're good to go now.
We're good to go. What is going on? What did you do this weekend? Did you watch the U.S. or pardon me,
British?
I guess it wasn't the U.S. Open, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't much of a British Open.
We're very Americans in the top of it either.
Oh, that's too easy. Who wants to go to a British Open and shoot 20 under?
That guy, the winner, does.
Well, and then 19 after that, and 18 underneath that. So it wasn't the British Opens of past where if you could shoot par or something close to that, you were doing good. This one, you required numbers.
Wind over at St. Andrews is typically what keeps that down. What makes it very difficult for people. And matter of fact, I saw the putt. Rory McIlroy had the same putt on 18 that Cameron Smith had this year, back in 2015. And he tried to putt it. The same thing Cameron Smith did on 17. On 17. He tried to putt it. It didn't work out well.
Yeah. And typically that's what kept numbers and scoring down, was things like that. And this year, all the way through, scoring was low.
Fun to watch, though. Cameron Smith, the mullet is back. I got to tell you, I didn't really expect to see a mullet win a major tournament,
let alone two of them.
Yeah, he didn't. He won. Did he win two?
Yeah, he won the U.S. Open this year, or what? He won one of the ones this year. This is his second major of the year.
Okay.
He won one earlier in the year.
Smith did.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking.
It wasn't Cameron Young. It was Cameron Smith, right? Yeah.
No, Cameron Young hasn't won one.
Yeah, the Cameron Smith, the blonde guy with the mullet and the darn wispy little mustache.
Yeah, it might have been
That
might have been the PGA.
Yeah, he won one earlier in the year. This is his second of the year.
Well, there's probably your golfer of the year.
Oh, I would say so.
And the other thing is they're talking about he's leaving to go to the Live Tour, like right after he wins the majors. You think he'll go? Who knows?
Who knows? People keep going that way every single day. Two more went today.
Who went today?
Kokrak and another guy, another name that I know off of PGA.
I knew a couple went yesterday or something like that. That's they're leaving the PGA. I guess the guys on the Corn Ferry Tour probably got to be liking it.
Dude, these are young. Listen. I think it's silly, but there's a ton of great golfers out there that are on the Corn Ferry. Young guys coming up. Listen, the PGA is gonna be fine. I mean, I'm let these guys go do the thing, the Sergios and the Louis and the Heinrich Stensons. I don't care. Go. We'll get some of these young.
That was the one I was trying.
Yeah, we'll get some of these young guys up here that'll play.
That's the other thing. Henrik Stenson and Louis and Sergio, they haven't won a tournament in 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Louis has, but they haven't won tournaments, and Phil Mickelson has won a tournament. He won the PGA.
That one.
He won the PGA.
Big one,
that, it's a big one. But yeah, it's. We didn't mean to talk about that. Talk about the British Open. May as well tell how well we did. How did we do as a crew?
I mean, honestly, not terrible. I mean,
$40 invested.
40 in, and what we end up taking overall, Bruce? I'm not even sure the overall payouts.
Marked it there. Did I not?
No, not the overalls.
Oh, because Weeze had his odd bets.
Yeah,
I didn't mark those. We were at $38 going into Weeze's bets over the weekend, and he hit 2.
Yeah, lower odd one, so he probably hit $7 on that one, and maybe another $7.50 on that, so 14. So
$50
right there.
$52.
Yeah, so we made a little money.
So if you've been paying attention to the take the points picks in golf over the course of the majors, you're in the pink.
Yeah.
You're in the green, I guess.
Yeah, ours are green.
Yeah, you'd rather be in the green.
I don't think any of us ever hit an actual winner, though.
I did.
Did you hit one?
I had Scheffler.
Okay, all right. There you go.
Had Scheffler at the Masters, I believe. So yeah, I feel good about that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, congratulations to you folks if you won that. What else was this week? Oh, I was going to show there's the scoreboard for the top 20.
It's a heck of a deal that Rory got third in there, shot a 2 under. Hit every green in regulation and still lost. But that's what happens when the 2 guys ahead of you shot an 8 and a 7 in the final round under.
I got to tell you, that Cameron Young has not won anything yet. He hasn't won a tournament. He's really, really good. And he's gonna if they keep him on the PGA, he's gonna win a lot over the next year or 2 or 3 because he's just about to win everything. He's young, and he's really good. He's probably about 5 years younger than Smith. And
there's Adam Scott, top 15. Of course he did.
Tell your Adam Scott
story.
Darn
you, Adam Scott.
Tell your Adam Scott
I'm an Adam Scott believer. I really am. I bet him all year long everywhere.
Long-term viewers of this show know that you bet on. You love Adam Scott.
I'm an Adam Scott guy, and I thought this. You know what? I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to bet against him this week. Yeah,
and he made the top
15.
What'd you bet him to miss a cut?
Yeah, I just bet him miss a cut. And actually, the first day, I think he went out and shot an even par, which wasn't great. And then the next day, I think he was 6 or 7 under.
So you ended up in the green.
No, not quite. I was a little bit in the red. I lost $1.50.
You lost $1.50.
Yeah.
Jamie won like $40.
Yeah.
Weeze won about.
$5, about that.
$5, $6, $8. I lost 10.
Yep.
I lost every bet, and I looked so good.
When Ernie was there.
When Ernie was playing well on Thursday, and that old man. He just started. I was watching it Friday, waiting for him to make the cut, and he just kept giving up a stroke. Here, give up a stroke. Give up a stroke. I thought, oh, geez. Age is kicking into poor old Ernie. You know what? You heard why I bet that, right? Did you watch last week's show?
Yeah.
Ernie had, he's played that course more than anybody, any other professional in the world.
And he was healthy.
And he's healthy. Oh, well. Yeah, what are you going to do? What else was this week? Actually, one other thing we were going to talk about was there's Juan Soto. He wins the home run derby, but I thought the best story was the love everybody was giving for Albert Pujols. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked it too. Even though I don't know how they miscount Schwarber's home runs, it's a little.
I was watching it.
Sketchy.
All right, I was watching it at the time, and I'm not bringing in I'm not going to show the video of it. But I'm sitting there, and the roar is going up that Pujols getting in, and the time hadn't gone off, and Schwarber just keeps hitting home runs. He hit like 3 home runs in the last 10 seconds, and they don't let him in. Wasn't that something?
Yeah.
You were watching it?
I don't know. I mean, how do you miss the home run? I mean, it's pretty obvious it's home runs. They just miscounted.
They miscounted. Well, I think they didn't know whether to count from the swing of the bat or the ball going out.
No.
If it was the swing of the bat, he beat the clock. If it's the ball going out,
definitely didn't.
He didn't beat the clock. So it was a lot of fun. But that's the thing anymore. if you're gambling, you're better off gambling on the home run derby than the All-Star game.
I don't know, the home run derby, it's a little bit sketchy as far as the timings and the things like that.
With Pujols beating Schwarber, yeah.
I don't know.
But if you're going to bet on it, but in the All-Star game, they don't play. Nobody's playing.
Nah, nobody plays hard.
That'd be like betting on the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Betting on the NBA All-Star game. That's the only thing you bet on the NBA All-Star game is total points.
Is the over.
Yeah, you bet on the points. That's Lucas. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about Major League Baseball, maybe a few other things. We got NFL changes to the game, and we're going to talk about, too. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a second.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, MidwestFarmCo.com.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive hit track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Well, they've got top strength of schedule.
Yeah,
strength of schedule. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lucas Vaughan is here, and we are talking about sports and gambling a little bit today. It's like we said, this is the worst week of sports at all of the year. Thursday at least baseball came back.
Yeah, and I do want to know that I reject your offer of $440 million for 15 years too. So I don't think it's high enough for me.
We'll get to that. We will get to my offer to you of $440 million for 15 years. Yeah, not quite $40 million or $30 million a year, but baseball will be back starting Thursday, a few games, but Friday's when it's coming back in earnest. Everybody's playing Friday night. The Cardinals back in action at Cincinnati. That's kind of unusual. Cardinals played Cincinnati for the last 3 games to end, 2 games.
Come back and play them.
And then come back and play them the next week in Cincinnati. Here is a look, ladies and gentlemen, of the American League standings, where we are right now in the American League. The Yankees well out.
You got to admit, Baltimore's a feel-good story, though. Being at 500.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, that's something else, man. And now, do I think they can get in there? No, they're not going to jump. Though obviously, the Yankees are 35 over 500, and even Tampa Bay and Toronto is going to be tough, but shoot, 500.
How about the Seattle Mariners?
Fantastic.
The Seattle Mariners.
Are they still on the win streak?
Yeah, they've won 14 in a row. They are 51-42. They started this streak at 37-42. Now they're up to 9 games over 500. Solidly in the discussion of the wild card. So that's fun to see. And the Central, boy, you look at that.
Pretty close.
You look at that, Lucas. That's just wide open.
Yeah, between Twins, Guardians, and White Sox. Yeah, and the White Sox have just played terrible baseball.
There's the National League. The New York Mets and the Braves fighting it out. The Brewers and the Cardinals are going to be fighting it out, and the Dodgers are well in front. But 10-game lead, probably solid enough for the Dodgers.
You know, if you would go back and watch the show right before this started, I'd be willing to bet the teams we talked about were the Mets, the Braves, the Brewers, the Cardinals, the Dodgers, the Padres, and Giants. I mean, if you look at that, I'd be willing to bet that's what we talked about.
I suspect you're right. Phillies are in the wild card chat
right
now. You've got some. We do have a few other screens. As you look at those, things, it makes you think, what's still available? You figure 3 playoff spots are taken, don't you? The Yankees, the Astros have probably they haven't clinched, but they have it well in hand.
They're well above everybody.
And then the Dodgers have it well in hand. The other three divisions are kind of at odds. Plus there's the thing of the wild cards.
Yeah, the 2 wild cards.
Let's take a look at some of those, and this is a little bit deeper look at some of these in the American League. Here's kind of the wild card as the Rays and Mariners are in pretty solid, and the Blue Jays are the last team with the Red Sox. Red Sox kind of stumbled in the last week or so, didn't they, Lucas?
Yeah, they jumped out. They were good, but they're struggling along, and I'm not sure if that has to do with who they were playing at the time. I'm not sure who they had, but.
That's the fascinating thing to me, and when you look at this, the odds to make the playoffs, the White Sox are still 60%.
61% to just make the playoffs
Make
overall.
the playoffs because you think that the folks think that they'll make it as the division champion. Head to the National League in the wild card. You've got the Braves, Padres, and Phillies are currently in. Cardinals and Giants and Marlins close.
Marlins being 5 games under 500, that's a tough one to swallow.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd put them there. I guess you're putting them in there because they still have a 3% chance.
Yeah.
But with the Giants at 38%, the Cardinals at 61%, and that is mainly because the Brewers are close, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Brewers are only, 1 game up or half game up on them right now?
Yeah, they're half game. Here is the look at the divisions. And boy, I tell you what, you look at the divisions, and these are the divisions still in play with the I don't understand why the White Sox are there it tells you why the White Sox are 46% strength of schedule.
Strength of schedule, they're 30th out of 31, 32 teams.
30th out of 30.
So they're the last, and I guess first, and they're playing the worst teams coming up, and looking at the Cardinals.
And the Twins played the best teams.
Yeah.
Look at that. The Twins will have played the worst teams. Pardon me. They've already played the worst teams. And the Cardinals, as you see, they're the 29th.
Yep.
Strength of schedule in the future.
Brewers isn't that far off of those. So
that's because both teams are playing in the Central, the National League Central.
You get to play the Reds, the Cubs, and the Pirates all the time.
You get to play. Yeah, that's right. You get. What is that? 54 games or 56 games against the Reds, the Pirates, and the Cubs. What was the other one? They had the National League East.
The Braves' future strength of schedule is tough.
Yeah, that is tough. I was kind of surprised looking at all these future strength of schedules. Nobody's in the top 10 most difficult. That's what really surprised me. I'm also surprised that the Phillies. Well, I guess they're 7 games back. That's why they're only 5% to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. The Braves are 18 games over 500, and they're seconds. They're going to have to jump the Braves and the Mets.
Yeah, to win that division. Yeah. The Phillies, what was the number for to make the playoffs was 66%. So yeah,
they think they're going to get maybe the second wild card.
They think they'll get the second wild card, and. Who knows? The run differential for all these teams is good except for the White Sox. Can you believe that the White Sox are 46-46 and
been outscored?
46% chance to win their division, but in the American League they're given not much chance to win the wild card. 15%.
Yeah. So they figure if they don't win their division, they ain't getting in.
That's kind of what it looks like. If you had to bet right now, what 6 teams are going to make it from each division? I'm going to make you bet, or from each league. Pardon me.
Well,
we've already given the 3 that are in.
Give the 3 that are in, and then I don't think the White Sox make it. I think the Twins stay in. I do think the Cardinals get a wild card. I don't know if they win the division unless they figure out something with their pitching staff. So I think the Cardinals get in with the Brewers, and then
I think Cardinals win their division.
Well, I hope they do, but they need some pitching.
They do need some pitching. I think they're going to get some pitching.
That's
Here in a minute, we're going to talk about the potential trades. Apparently,
there's a lot of them going on right now.
Apparently, there are a few trade action going on. That's Lucas, Vaughan, I, Bruce. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about NFL changes, and then we're going to finish the show with trades in St. Louis, both in hockey and in baseball. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Back in a sec. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Lucas is here, Lucas Vaughan, and this is our Take the Points edition of Big Talk, and we do this once a week. Hope you enjoy it, as every Friday we like to hash out sports upcoming and past. Speaking of upcoming, I believe Peter King. We're stealing the next bit from Peter King. You okay with stealing?
I am. Do we have to do something in there? Be like from Peter King?
We just did.
Okay, so we're good now.
Yeah, we just did. Credit.
We cited our sources.
We are citing our sources. That's right. And Peter King, every year he goes on vacation for July. He basically takes 4 weeks off in July. He's would he be the preeminent sports writer in football right now?
Yeah, probably.
I would think so. I think you're probably right. And It takes the month of July off before football starts, and
he's probably kind of busy then.
Starts getting busy about the end of July. But he, through one of his columns, he does a weekly column, Monday morning in America, Football Morning in America, and one of his columns last week or two was he opened it up for suggestions from his audience for changes to improve the National Football League. Make new rules. It didn't have to be just on the field, off the field, wherever the thing. I got to tell you, Lucas, I looked through these. A lot of them I thought had some pretty good sense.
A lot of them made sense for sure. I don't. Some of them I can't see practicality coming along, but a lot of them made sense on the football field.
So we're not going to go over all 30. We've got 30 of them here to talk about there that he gave out, but we're going to talk about a few of them that were intriguing to us.
Not only intriguing, honestly, are relatively simple to make happen.
This first one is the one I'm going to talk about, and I think it's the easiest.
Which one? Oh, the kicking one?
The easiest, best improvement you could make, especially following the joy that was the AFC Championship game last year.
Yeah, that was nice.
The Chiefs versus the Bills.
It'd make the game fun.
The first idea was no kicking in overtime.
Period. After the kickoff.
After the initial opening overtime kickoff, no punting allowed, no field goals allowed. Balls turned over on downs only, so you got to go on fourth down wherever you are. Teams play until somebody scores a touchdown or 15 minutes and then call it a tie, which we were talking about earlier. It might be easier to call. You might have more likely with ties with, say, the Bears playing the Lions as opposed to the Bills playing the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Somebody would have scored in that game. Would coaches then choose to take the football?
And possibly get the ball back in good field position.
Or take the field position, right? Or get the ball back at the 25-yard line if your defense holds them. Right. I think this is brilliant.
Yeah, I like this idea. You know, the whole the way they've got it set up right now, go down and kick a field goal, where the other team gets a chance to kick a field goal and tie or score.
Yeah. That's just silly.
And just like the Bills there, the Bills never got a chance in overtime of that playoff game. And I think that's a sad thing, the way that football game was. So
had the Chiefs won the toss, I think either team was going to take the ball.
They were going to take the ball, both those teams, yeah.
And actually, the score wouldn't have changed.
No,
Chiefs
it wouldn't have.
Even using this format, the score in the AFC Championship wouldn't have changed, but it sure would have made it a lot more.
You know, and maybe that should be a caveat to that. Be like, listen, you score a touchdown first, the other team at least gets a chance to score a touchdown back. You know what I mean?
That's maybe
you took everything out of Buffalo's hands on a coin flip. Period. On a coin flip.
Play some defense, Buffalo. Play some defense.
You can say the same thing against Kansas City because if Buffalo won.
Buffalo wins the toss.
Buffalo wins too. So
we just don't know how many seconds it's going to take for either team to score.
Absolutely.
Because I think that's brilliant. I think that's one they could put in this year.
There's strategy to be had on it. I like the way that plays out. I think that'd be fun.
What's one you like?
One of my biggest pet peeves, and it's just one of, is I'm a Bears fan. How many times do you see Aaron Rodgers snap that ball after that play clock is at 0? It should be simple to know when it hits 0 that it's a penalty. And one of the suggestions was put the main headsman line, the umpire that does that should have a buzzer in his back pocket that he feels, and as soon as that play clock hits 0, that buzzer goes off and it's a flag. He throws his hands up because now it's hit 0, look down, look up, blow your whistle, and you get that time. As soon as that thing hits that thing, flag.
It's basically the same technology. It's not like it's technological
it's not. It should
advance.
Be easy.
It's like you're sitting at a Chi-Chi's.
Yeah. Your table's ready. Come on in.
Your table is ready. You look up to see if your table is ready and the ball's not snapped. It's a flag.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Why not put now I can understand, don't put your phone in there because I don't feel my phone vibrate.
A back pocket, something that says that every time that play clock hits 0, it goes off and he will know it immediately.
It makes no sense. And the rule book spends 3 paragraphs telling the referee what to do. You pay attention to the clock, and then you look down, and then you look up. It's very specific, and it makes no sense to being that specific. I don't understand. I thought this was good. I like this idea about the 17th game. There's each team now is playing 17 games on the season. So one year you get 9 home games. The next year you get 8 home games, except for the teams that go play in London or Frankfurt or wherever they're going to be playing. This suggestion is that every team plays at least one neutral site game. So you only have 8 home and 8 road. Continue to schedule the international games. You can put London in, Mexico City, Munich, but then you can get some other places like Dublin, Barcelona, Sydney. How would you like to? I mean, you would almost certainly take your bye week after a trip to Sydney.
I'd go watch a Bears game in Sydney. Think it'd be cheap, right?
Hey, I know some people who are going to Las Vegas to go watch 2 Illini basketball games.
There you go.
And people would go.
Hey, I got friends that went to Hawaii when they did that Maui Classic.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, people will go and do this. That way, but the schedule stays even, 8 home games, 8 road games, and you're able to introduce the world to the NFL. Yep. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. What else do you got?
Okay. Pet peeve number 2.
Here it is. Is this an Aaron Rodgers?
No, it's not an Aaron Rodgers thing. It's the first down and the touchdowns. When you get that ball snapped and he gets to that fullback and he runs in there and you have no idea where that football is. In this day and age of technology, how can you not know exactly where that football is at all time? So, I was reading, and I didn't realize this, but I guess in soccer, there's technology that they map that soccer ball all the time, no matter where it's at, because in soccer, the ball has to completely cross the goal for it to be a goal. If it just goes halfway, it's not a goal.
Not only for the goal, but for offsides.
Yeah. And in football, a first down is you just have to touch the first down. A touchdown, you just have to touch the goal line. You don't have to cross. And you can't tell. And it takes so long for these measurements and then review and remeasurement. Listen, the technology's there to just not even think about it. Be like, hey, is it there? Yeah, we're good. First down, touchdown.
Have you ever seen a tennis match?
Yeah.
They've had the technology in tennis for
140
years.
mile per hour serves, a little bit of green ball, and they can see them.
And they can tell. And it goes deep. I mean, it goes just a little shade on the ball to see whether it's in or out.
So as much money and technology is out there, the NFL should implement that. I mean, immediately.
I'm with you. Make that change now. That's a Lucas change. Make it now. Make it so. Make it so.
You've heard from me.
All right.
Not Peter King. This is for me.
When's the last time you went to an NFL football game?
Oh, a long time. I went to one where the Bears were in Champaign.
Is that the last time?
Yeah.
Probably the last time I went was Bears at Rams. I think the last season that the Rams were in St. Louis, I went to a Bears at Rams game. But I've been to 10 or 15 NFL games in my life. You've probably been to 10 or so, 5 or 10.
I've been 5 or 10.
5 or 10.
About 5 of them.
What's the difference? What's one of the biggest difference between watching NFL games at the stadium versus NFL games at home?
You can see it all.
You can see it all at home. If you're at the stadium and there's a review,
you have no idea.
You have no idea.
You're stuck in the blue.
And they don't tell you. Even, I mean, the referee will come give some kind of BS talk, and you still don't know because they aren't showing it on TV. Showing it on the review. Broadcast replay reviews in stadium. And for that matter, do the XFL thing and listen to the review official. I mean, it's the easiest thing in the world. I can't believe the NFL hadn't done that yet. I don't know what they're waiting on.
No.
What do you got? Give me another one.
Oh, you want another one? Shoot,
I want another one.
I thought we only had a couple of them. Easy one. Nice and simple, easy to talk about. Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. This was number one for Jamie Hodges last week. We didn't get a chance to do it on the show because I asked him what it would be, so we didn't get a chance to talk about these on the show.
As much as I love the Super Bowl, and I like the Super Bowl because it's not just the game, it's the whole everything. It's the cold refreshing beverages, the food, the whole 9 yards, and it lasts for a long time. But that Monday's miserable. So
that is awful.
Give me the Super Bowl on Saturday, and I can recover on a Sunday. I have no problem with the Super Bowl on Saturday instead of Sunday.
And you know the thing is, maybe I don't know if they're. I'd be in the NFL. I doubt they're looking this direction. But over the last few years, they've started their little NFL Honors Program show on Wednesday night as opposed to the Saturday night before the Super Bowl. You know, they always used to name the Hall of Famers the Saturday before the Super Bowl. Nobody knew. Now they're doing it the week during the week of and giving these guys 3 or 4 days of getting feted and being and having fun. So they've got nothing going on Saturday.
Right.
The NFL has nothing to do on Saturday except play the football game. It's worked for college football for over 100 years, and they're not playing college football in February.
No, it makes sense. And not only that, you know, a lot of times it's through the school year. So, you know, the kids are going to bed at 7 or 8 o'clock. They're not staying up and watching the rest of the football game. If they are, they're miserable the next day. This allows, you know, kids to sit around and watch the whole game and have a whole Sunday.
Well, it'd probably help build fans.
Yeah.
Couple of other ones that I thought bore a little bit of could bear a little bit of exhibition. How about a red card?
I don't know
about this.
I don't think
you didn't like this one.
No, you can't just take somebody off the field and be like, all right, now you're playing 11 on 10.
You can't tell me that you watch Vontaze Burfict play.
Oh, I know.
For Cincinnati for 10 years, and he needed to go to a penalty box.
He needed to go somewhere
and make the Bengals play with 10 guys for a while.
Yeah. No, yes, but you can't.
That would kind of cripple somebody.
Yeah.
Actually going 11 on 10 with the way offenses are running in this day and age, it would flat out cripple a team. It'd be very, very bad. Well, those were a few. There's a bunch of others. If you ask either of us, we'll be glad to tell you how to improve the NFL.
Yeah.
We'll be back right after this. We're going to talk a little bit more about St. Louis and how they are now the place to be for trades, right?
Sure. They tried trading for me, but I said no.
We'll be back right after this.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's our weekly Take the Points edition. There's Lucas. I'm Bruce. And it has, I don't know if you follow the Cardinals, and for that matter the St. Louis Blues, on Twitter or on Facebook or read the papers, all of a sudden Juan Soto has become available from the Washington Nationals. Juan Soto turned down an offer of 15 years for $440 million. He is under Washington Nationals club control until 2020, after the 2024 season. 2 more years after this one. Washington declared, with the trade deadline coming up August 2nd of this year. Now, August 2nd is Tuesday, a week from next Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah, a week from next Tuesday. For some reason, Washington declared they're going to trade him this year.
I mean, they can get a haul, but... Whew.
So that set all the national sports writers running. I didn't see so much of this from St. Louis sports writers. Mm-hmm. But every national sports writer said St. Louis is the place that can afford him.
Well, because we have the talent.
Because they have the talent.
Right.
They can get him. Which makes you think, well, if he's got 2 years of control left, maybe you do it. To me, maybe you do it if you got team control for 2 years. But
they're going to ask a mint.
They're going to ask. If he turns down $440 million, he's going to ask $500 million.
Yeah, he is.
They're going to ask for $500 million. He's 23 years old, and he is arguably...
He's talented all the way around.
Yeah, one of the best players.
He's got future Hall of Famer written all over him currently.
He does have few, but he's wanting contract money to guarantee that right now, and this is guaranteed money.
How, at 23 years old, when you were 23 years old and somebody offered you $440 million... I mean, again, and nowadays,
I would not have turned that
nowadays money, that's like $17 billion. I mean, from when you were 23.
He had Scott Boras.
Of course he does.
Yeah, he's got Scott Boras.
Imagine that.
Yeah, Scott Boras is working this deal for him. So you have that. All the people outside of St. Louis say, yeah, this guy ought to be a Cardinal. All of a sudden, earlier this week, Matthew Tkachuk up in Calgary says, I'm not going to sign with the Calgary Flames. Calgary's got control over him for 1 more year.
He wants to come home.
He's basically has said he wants to come home. He's from St. Louis. So now the Blues are in the driver's seat for Tkachuk. My question to you is, does St. Louis become the home of either one?
Tkachuk, I say yes. Soto, it's going to sound weird. I hope not, just because of what we have to get up to get him.
You're not even talking money.
No, I'm talking...
You're talking players.
I'm talking players and money. But
what's it going to take to get him?
Oh, you're going to give up Gorman. You're going to give up Walker. You're probably going to give up
Jordan Walker, minor leaguer. Yeah. Gorman's a major leaguer. Nolan Gorman, major leaguer.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to give up premium, top-tier young prospects.
Libertor.
Yeah, and I'm not willing to give that up for him.
Matt, what's his name? The Wynn kid?
Yeah, the Wynn kid from the shortstop that just threw 100 mile per hour from shortstop.
Cardinals are loaded.
Yeah, they've got talent in their farm system, so they have the talent to acquire him. I truly hope they don't, though.
I think the thing is with on the Tkachuk thing, the Blues probably have the talent to get him, but they don't have the cap space.
Yeah,
they don't have the room to get him. So. Give me a percentage then. I mean, we've got like 30 seconds left in the show.
67% they get Tkachuk.
You think they get Tkachuk?
Yeah, I really do. I think being a hometown guy, I think they want to make a spot for him. And if they have to, they will.
And the Blues are the kind of organization that does that.
Yeah, that's why I think that. As far as the Soto, we have a 5-10% of a chance. I don't think we go. I don't think Mozeliak will give up the players.
I don't think anybody gets Soto. I think the trade deadline goes by and Washington does what they want. I think Nationals don't trade him because there's not enough time for him to build up the market.
And then he gets in a car wreck, tears up his knee and shoulder and makes nothing. I mean, that would be bad.
That'd be awful. Hey, folks, thanks so much for being here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Take the Points edition. See y'all next week. Have a great weekend. Dead, not